Gloomy day, I'm afraid. Sunday, and I did forecast it started to clear up, and it probably will later on when the day's almost finished. As you can see, the hills above Ludlow there in the gloom. There's the tower, Ludlow Tower, to prove positive. I'm in Ludlow. Yeah, so yeah, waiting for the train now to take me to Craven Arms, just 5 minutes up the line, where I'm going to walk to Stokesay Castle. Welcome to Ludlow. I'm here by the railway station. See if I can find that pedestrian route to the town centre. Go towards the castle. This is later in the day when I come back. There's Ludlow Castle there. And continue down there to Dinham Bridge. And then what I want to do then is have a walk around Whitcliffe Common, and I'm hoping the sun will be out by then. And then cross the bridge and back to... okay, so this is where I live here. Where I'm staying, I should say. Right there. Yeah. Just a short distance from the station. Just a short drive, just 10 minutes, about 8 minutes. Craven Arms Station. I'm walking from the railway station, Craven Arms, and I think I'm following on a long distance footpath that, let's see, I think I've turned left here. Town centre, tourist attractions, well, that must mean Stokesay Castle and the Shropshire Hills Discovery Centre. Craven Arms. I'm kind of following my nose here, but I think luckily I've got that Ordnance Survey map. I can zoom it up, and I believe I'm on 2 long distance footpaths here. The Heart of Wales, the newly established long distance Heart of Wales Railway long distance path, and I'm also on the Shropshire Way path, long distance path. So, but there's no signs. So, but I think I'm going in the right direction. After going through the rather seedy back streets, I think they probably weren't always seedy. I'll come to this footpath sign indicator, and of course you really can't trust. It's kind of really nice guys tend to twist the footpath signs around to show. So this is another one here. Okay. All right. So just follow my nose. The Discovery Centre. Not many people here at the moment, I think. Welcome to the Arnie Meadows. Okay, so I'll. What I'm doing now, it's 1 mile from the railway station to Stokesay Castle. So this is a great place for the locals to walk their dogs. And there's Norton Hill, there's a hill fort at the top of it. There it is, it's Riverside Rambles, Stokesay Walks, Norton Camp Climb, Hills and Dales Dyke. So, yeah, but it's not exactly the day for views. Yeah, low mist, gloomy. Yeah, but this is, I have seen someone take a YouTube video of this area posted, and it's quite a good place just for a little walk around. and you've got good views there, as I say, Norton Hill. But I'll head initially for, I've got about 3 hours to get back to the railway station from the time I left it, to catch the train back to Ludlow. But so I'll see how it goes. But this is I'll take a wander around this park, or meadows as they call it, Arnie Meadows, after the river Arnie. That's how you pronounce it, I'm not sure. But first of all, I'm going to Stokesay Castle. Yeah, Shropshire Way. Yeah, that's it right there. We're on the Shropshire Way. And the Shropshire Way goes right to Stokesay Castle. Initially, when I was researching the route from the railway station to Stokesay Castle, I thought I might have to walk along the side of that busy A49 road. But actually, this is quite a nice footpath, and it's I can hear the road. It's off to the right, but this is a nice footpath which goes directly to the castle. The forecast, it was going to start. It's well, was it now? About getting on for 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and according to the forecast, it was starting to brighten up around about 11 o'clock in the morning. But there's no sign of it brightening up yet. Okay, I've come out onto the busy A49, but luckily there's a footpath. There's a footpath. Just crossed from that. I don't know if you can see that signpost the other side of the road. Across from there, across the road. And yeah, come out to this nice tarmac footpath, and shortly I should be seeing Stokesay Castle. It's only a short distance away. So there's quite a few people here. It is Sunday, so the gloomy weather hasn't stopped people from coming out. Yeah, it's well over a mile to get here. The car park looks actually pretty full. Okay, so the entrance is, you pass by the Stokesay Parish Church, an ancient church, and well, no, they're all ancient churches, built after the Normans. Well, there were some Saxon churches here before, but most of them were built by, that survive, were built by the Normans many centuries ago. Alright, there's Stokesay Castle there, or part of it. Okay, so I will go inside this church. I want to visit the church as well. There's a nice holly tree out there, associated with Christmas. I won't do much commentary on this Stokesay Castle, because there's countless YouTube videos about it. The gatehouse was erected much later. The original fortified manor house. So look at the size of that moat, and there's a curtain wall there, which I think was more or less destroyed during the English Civil War. But miraculously, there's the church there. Miraculously, the fortified manor itself wasn't destroyed. First impressions are always important, and this Stokesay Castle does give a very good impression. I think you could see, is that little take care? Okay, because I'm actually ready for a cup of tea. Take care, yes, well, especially for the likes of me. Yeah, okay, but no, the cup of tea is about 200-300 yards away, so I'll have to postpone that for the time being. Yeah, here's the gardens. Yeah. There's the church, which adds atmosphere. The church adds atmosphere to the castle. Yeah. And there's Norton Hill there. I never climbed it. I've been thinking about it all years ago when I used to live here, because there's well, I think it's basically difficult to see because it's covered by trees, but there's a prehistoric fort on the top of it, hill fort. First thing I do is climb the tower. I think you gain access to the top from down here. I think you gain access to the tower from inside here. Yeah, so there's lots to see here, but I think I'm going to have to just take snapshots, because otherwise it'll be yeah, it'll be a very long video. It wasn't too bad. 30 or well, you can see that's the ground level down there, so maybe 50 feet up maybe. So this is the top of the tower. Got it to myself at the moment. There's the railway line I came on, and you have a good view of Stokesay Castle, so you know you're nearing Craven Irons. But unfortunately, as I say, well, you can see a little bit of the hills surrounding. Well, you won't be able to see too much anyway, because it's in a valley. But yeah, all right. So I did miss a couple of floors on the way up. I say, otherwise the video will be too long. Just missed that. Little kind of disguised steps catching you out here. They do have white paint on them. Yeah, okay, here's well, I'll go up there. Yeah, alright, so yeah, great place for kids actually. I can say I've climbed to the top of the tower. Only an extra 6 or 7 feet of ascent. So I don't know how much. It's fairly dark in here. But I say Stokesay Castle is remarkable because it's the almost totally preserved early medieval fortified manor house. I think they say it's the best example in England of a fortified manor house. And as I say, over the centuries, with all the wars, miraculously preserved. There's the moat again. Maybe a little bit of the curtain wall, unless it's the church wall. There's the church. I'll go around there in a little bit. And in the moat. And there's the outside of the castle. I'm inside St. John the Baptist Church, which adjoins the manor. And I think those are the ringing the bells, the church bells. Yeah, oh, look at the time, 10 to 2. Okay, no problem. The train leaves the station at quarter, so that's good timing. If that's right, of course, I believe it is. So that gives me an hour, roughly, just over an hour to get to the station and a few minutes on the platform. Alright, so this is the inside of St. John I think this is where the, yeah, there's a kind of upper kind of seating. Okay, so this is, no one's in here. Everyone goes to Stokesay Castle, but no one's interested in these old churches. And this is still a working church. They've got the red carpet down. I say I don't really know too much about this church. I say they're all built in the Norman times. I mean, this church, probably a lot of it dates from then. Like the church was probably here when the manor house was built. All right, so that's all I'll do the church, and I'll make my way back. I've got plenty of time. So I've just got time for a cup of tea. There's in the tea shop, which is just a couple of 100 yards down the lane. Okay, a super scone and a cup of tea in the Stokesay Castle English Heritage cafe. Vast majority of people arrive by car. I just saw a couple of walkers, but they may park just by a lay-by there. Yeah, that's Stokesay Castle over there, you can just about see it. So I'm on my way back now, so the timing is pretty good. It's about, maybe 3/4 of an hour to when the train leaves Craven Arms for Ludlow. So it should only take me less than half an hour to get back now to from here to the station. In the traffic, I'll just take one more picture of Norton Hill, and their Discovery Centre is advertising bonfire plus fireworks on the 25th of October, so it's getting to be that time of year again. So I'll cross the road here to that footpath sign over there. I'm around about 2:30 in the afternoon, so it should have been wall-to-wall sunshine according to the forecast, but there's no sign of a let-up. So so I'm gonna have to. I was thinking we'd take advantage of the sunshine, and if I got a little bit of energy left, just go for a woodland walk with Cleft Common, is it? Goes up by the River Team there in Ludlow. But I might. Well, if you don't get the autumn colours, it's kind of pointless. I didn't have time to go around this Discovery on the meadows. There's this Shropshire Hills Discovery Centre just up here. Actually, I miscalculated. I got the times wrong. My train leaves in half an hour. Well, under half an hour now. So I thought, well, no problem, I can make it, but I'll cut it a little bit fine. Hopefully the train's on time, because there's no buses running today on Sunday. No Sunday service. So it's either a 2-hour wait for the next train, or it's a taxi ride, if there's taxis available, that is. There's the Craven Arms pub. Definitely looks run down, and in fact Craven Arms itself actually looks a bit on the seedy, so surprising really. I imagine there's parts of it that are quite nice. That is fast food shops or charity shops. So okay, the station's not too far away. Station, so as long as the train's not delayed or hasn't been cancelled, I should be all set. I know, something like 10 or 15 minutes, or I'm just estimating. I really ought to start wearing a watch. Actually perfect timing. There's a train leaves at 15:06 and it's now 14:53. Oh, alright.